mayhem in the system that will affect public institutions. You taking the laws into your own hands to drive a DC away. Certain officials in the NHIS. You see, this is a blow to the state, of which every single Ghanaian is part of, because of you thinking that your government is in power, so you should be posted to that portfolio, and because that is not done, you're taking the laws into your own hands. It is just uncalled for. That is my point.
Thank you very much for your point. At 10 minutes to 9:30, what did the movie comes your way? You can still call 03-2206-2207. We'll put you on there, you make your point.
Well, with my concluding submission, I want to see that the extra classes, as a concept or as a program in our schools, must not be abolished. It must be continued, but they must have a structure that will, regulate the extra classes in our schools. The head mistresses, the head masters, and the head of institution must, take, and the directors of education must also, help and streamline the extra classes issue, and how possible or how best it will help our students have a good performing student and a nice, resources in our BECs. And on the action of the ndc-youth, as one caller made a submission, he made a valid and a very important point that it should be discussed in general, not particularly with respect to NDC. We have elements in the MPP that are also taking the law into their own hand, doing certain unlawful behaviors. So I would want to see that the youth must also take responsibility. They must be responsible enough. At least a certain behaviors that go contrary to the law must not be encouraged. So that is it for this evening. With my point with the discipline.
Thank you very much. That's Ampon Simons wrapping up. Coming to Bismarck session. Yeah.
With the extra classes fee, I think I've already submitted my view by saying that it shouldn't be made compulsory. People should come from their own will whether to attend extra classes or not. Obeni, as I'm before say, before in the day, you go a parcel, and I some about near day. Yeah, can you about near day too? The media are not so blind to the extent that they will just always want to cover things which will be done by NDC activists alone. I'm sure that, as we are sitting here, we are all privy to one news making round that a former MPP chairman has raped a 13-year-old girl, which is circulating in the media. But what the NDC youth are doing, is totally appalling and totally abysmal, and should be condemned in all certain terms. Because gradually, if you don't take care, these people will be leading us to the bush. Because what they are doing, yes, it's just like that. It's just like animal kingdom, whereby there's no rules and regulation governing them. And people think that they can take the laws into their own hands.
I think animal kingdom is too harsh a word, if you may please.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It's 7 minutes to time. This is where we draw curtain. Sorry, we couldn't make enough time for calls today, but God willing, tomorrow we should be able to do you enough services. 7 minutes to 9. Dede Murphy DJ comes your way with the latest in respect of crunk music. Thank you very much. Community Watch airs Monday to Thursday on 94.3 Focus FM from 7 in the night. So be with us, God willing, tomorrow same time at 7, and then God willing tomorrow at from 8 to 10 will be the request time with DJ Quest here at Focus 943. After that will be Scientific Kwame with the brunch time. At 12 midday with the news between 12 and 12:15, and then 12:15 Yvonne Sachua takes over with the very latest in respect of the world of romanticism and sentimental music. At 2 to 3 will be the Sports Express. At 3 will be your Highway 943 with DJ Kwame. Papa Say, and the rest of the crew. 6 will be the major news bulletin on Focus 943, and then we take over on your community watch on Focus 943. So be a part of this big family. The news blog is Focus FM KNGUST.wordpress.com, and will be active, God willing, from tomorrow. Don't forget to visit attackkusiaduse.wordpress.com for a playback of whatever took place here on your community watch on Focus 94.3. Have a good night.